tricycle going to the bus stop to get a bus to Bacolod to get the ferry to Iloilo. So it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's see how long it takes to get to Bacolod. Bacolod is the bus. I have arrived in Bacolod.
First time in Bacolod or?
No, I was staying here for a week before. I just went to Silay.
To Silay. Oh.
And I've come back.
I stay in 1 week here in Bacolod.
Yeah. But that only took 20 minutes from Silay to here. 20 minutes on the fast bus. 65 peso. Taking a ferry to Iloilo.
You're only one in visit in the Philippines?
Yes.
Your wife? Your family?
I have no wife. I have no family.
I'm a single.
I am a single. Hello, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Bigg World Cinema. Without further ado, we'll continue with what you're here for.
You're a no Filipina girlfriend?
No, I don't like stress.
No stress, single.
Yeah,
no stress.
No stress being single.
Very single.
When you're with a Filipina, lots of stress, lots of earache. It's 8:56. I'm at the ferry terminal, and I'm in time for the 8:50, which is obviously running late. So it's amazing. I left Silay probably 45 minutes ago, here and on time for the ferry, which is brilliant. Although I'm going to get to Iloilo probably by 10 o'clock, and I'm probably going to have to wait 4 hours before I can check into my hotel. At least I'm on the early ferry, potentially. This will be my third time visiting Iloilo over the past 2 years. I first came here for a week in 2023, then 3 days last year. I like Iloilo City. Whenever I think about Iloilo, their Esplanade or Riverside Walk springs to mind. I wasn't planning on returning to Iloilo this year. I hadn't even planned to return to Bacolod either. I was planning on going to Leyte, but my plans for the next few months have suddenly changed somewhat, so I've rerouted via Panay. That's the beauty of travel, and of travelling alone, where I want to go, and go with it. Don't have to think of anyone but myself. So I'm just going to head to Iloilo for a week to check out the city, to see if it's a suitable fit for me to live in. Just after 10:30, so that took just about an hour and a quarter. Me 2.5 hours to get from Silay City to Iloilo. What's that? That's okay. Got no idea what he said.
Where are you going?
I'm walking, it's okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I've got a while before I need to check into my hotel. I can go for something to eat first. Already today I've taken a trike, I've taken a bus, I've taken a taxi, I've taken a ferry. And that was all effortless. It seems so easy. In other countries that wouldn't be so easy. I'm so used to travelling around the Philippines that it's a bit effortless. And arriving back in Iloilo, I know my way around. And the port is very close to city proper, where I'm staying. I think the first time I came here, I actually took a trike from the port to the hotel, which was literally 5 minutes away, and I so easily could have walked. I didn't realise the hotel was so close. Hello, Jess.
Hi, sir. Nice
How
to
are
meet
you?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Welcome to our hotel.
Thank you. I'm going to take the stairs
Sure.
because I'm healthy. We have water fountain with hot and cold water. Here is my room. Lots of desk space with kettle. Nice big bed. Some couches. Balcony, shelving and hanging space. Nice big sink. Toilet with bidet. This is the speed test in the room with the hotel's Wi-Fi. It's a bit temperamental. The closer you go to the corridor where the router is, it's better. So I literally had to go outside into the corridor to upload my videos. And this is using smart. Smart data is very temperamental also in Iloilo. Some places it's just not available. But yeah, look, that's much better in my room using smart data. When I'm in the bathroom, I always have to go and put smart data on because the Wi-Fi doesn't connect in the bathroom. Lots of light and a balcony. This looks to be left over from COVID, where everyone had to face the wall. I'm at the restaurant next to Castle Chateau and I have a smash burger, 295 pesos, that comes with fries and cucumber juice, I think. This is my burger. Lots of mayo. Smash! I'm staying on this road to the left near the Capitol building, which is quite a quiet area. The last time I stayed here, the last two times I stayed down here in the city proper area, which is the more busier part of the city. And there's lots of traffic at the moment. So Iloilo is quite a spread out city. I've always stayed, as I said, I've always stayed in the downtown city proper area, south of the river. One of the other up-and-coming areas of Iloilo is the Festive Walk Mega World area, north of the river, which I've explored in different videos. But it feels quite far out, man. And I do like staying in the city and staying in the action downtown. So this is where I've always stayed. So this is my third time in Iloilo. Checking it out. Checking again if it's a good place for me to live. So what has this area got? It's got a number of decent eateries along here. There's also, from which there's an SM superstore. So what does this area offer? Well, this is the life of the city. This is where all the shops are, all the restaurants. It's hot. Everything is here. People selling fruit on the sidewalk. Grapes, oranges. Fish. So I've always stayed in this area down here. I think I've exhausted it. I think I'm tired of this area here, wandering around. If I was living in Iloilo, I don't really see a reason to live downtown in all this madness. Well, there's no condos as such down here. The condos would be further north. Maybe that is a better area to live. Hello, hello. I need to explore further north. I think I've exhausted this area. It's just after 7 in the morning. Literally 2 minutes from my hotel is the wonderful Riverside. This is my favourite part of Iloilo. A reason to come back. I love a morning walk, and the Riverside walk at Iloilo doesn't fail to satisfy. It's around 7:15, and normally around this time it gets very hot in the Philippines, but there's a bit of a breeze in the air this morning. It's a bit overcast and it looks like it's going to rain, so, and then the temperature isn't that hot at the moment. These signs are still up from COVID times. It's funny how signs stay up in the Philippines when things have expired. There's all these gardeners. So you can go under the road here, but it's very wet, so probably best to go around by the road. So this is traffic at 7:30. Been looking at places on Airbnb, and Burnwood Tower came up. It's got a rooftop pool, but it doesn't look very big. I don't think I'll be able to do lengths. Everywhere I walk, there's people tending to plants and to the pavement. I've seen more people working in the last 15 minutes than actually walking. So there's Waterfront Seafood Restaurant here. So let's see how much water is under this bridge. Very slippery slope. And a little bit stinky as well. And there's a little pathway here leading to, I assume, some dwellings. The nice mural down this end with cleaners. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are we? I'm filming, is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you, take care. I'm walking on just a small section of the Riverside Walk. There must be so many cleaners here. I can't put a number on it really. I mean, how many have I seen so far? 20? So in this short section I've come across maybe 20 cleaners and gardeners. So imagine how many are spread out across the whole Riverside Walk, which goes on for miles. So I do a morning walk on a beach in India, and there are beach cleaners. After I'd finished my walk, I would walk away from the beach and go to a restaurant away from the beach, and there you'd find all the rubbish. You'd find all the rubbish that's just been dumped. And then going out of the town on the way to this beach destination, you'd find roadsides strewn with rubbish where all the rubbish is just dumped. So what they're doing is they're cleaning up the front of the beach to make it look very pleasant, and then dumping the rubbish elsewhere where it's not going to be seen. Well, it is going to be seen because you're on the way to the beach. So what do you reckon? New condos going up? It's going to be a while yet, isn't it? Imagine how fit I'd be if I did this every day. I've been going half an hour already, and I'm still nowhere near the finishing line. So if I was living in Iloilo, I'd have to live on the riverside in a place overlooking the river. Yeah, this will be ideal. You've got a medical centre here very close, so if you fall sick, you haven't got far to go. So this road goes down to Molo, and then I'm on the bridge going across to the other side of the Riverside Walk. Sun's coming out now, so they tend to their gardens, but they don't really care about the seating. Mostly broken. So it looks like a nice place for coffee here. And then there's one spatial condo building in the background where I was looking at Airbnbs. I'm halfway around the Riverside Walk, just having a coffee and writing my diary. Taking a breather, and then I'll be off again. Finish off the other side of the Riverside. I'm on the other side. It's another medical centre here. Why are they always positioned down by the river? So I need to cross the road again. That is pretty bad planning, isn't it? You can't go directly, there's no crossing. There should be a crossing there, shouldn't there? So you can go directly from one part of the boardwalk to the next. More fishermen. So this is not as well tended to as the other side. But I've not come across one gardener on this side of the river so far. So on this side of the river you're walking closer to the river, but the actual pathway is not very appealing. So they appear to have focused on the part of the river out by Iloilo city proper. This side of the river seems to be a bit neglected. And back to where I started. And there's my hotel. Looking forward to having breakfast and a coffee. There's a casino here, which is not too far away from my hotel. So if you like what you're seeing here, hello, and want to stay connected with life in the Philippines, I think you need to subscribe and click the notification bell. Thank you. So guess where I am? Spinach and mushroom omelette and 3 pieces of toast. So this hotel is situated down by the river, not in the centre of Iloilo city proper. I love saying city proper. There's not many eateries in this area. Close. There's a couple of caranderias next door. Also there's a lovely restaurant in an ancestral house next door, but the prices are really expensive. But it's beyond my budget anyway. I think this place has changed hands. I don't think it was owned by this company last year when I was here. And their menu is quite extensive now. So I ate here last night. Eating breakfast here today. So as long as there's variety on the menu here, I don't mind staying here and eating each day. But as I say, there's not many places nearby. That's what I found in Iloilo before. The choices of eateries weren't great for me, in my opinion. As I've often said in the past, that has been one of my reasons for moving on when I've run out of places to eat. So the last 2 times I stayed in Iloilo, I soon ran out of places to eat. Let's see what happens this time. So I'm back on the Riverside and I'm sitting outside waterfront, and there's also an establishment with chairs outside next door to it, which is called Next Door. Cheers. I like to ask the staff what they recommend. The guy recommended burritos, so I've got chicken burritos. This is it. This is for my supper tonight. Perhaps I should order something else as well. I didn't realise it was going to be so small. So very close to the Riverside is Molo. Molo is a lovely little area. It's got this lovely church, this lovely plaza, and the mansion, which I'll show you in a minute. It just has a lovely vibe to it, this area of Molo. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, you know what I mean. Like Rolo. Molo, Rolo. So this is Molo Mansion with lots of lovely coffee shops and eateries in the interior. Good morning.
Breakfast, sir. Pancit Molo, sir.
Good morning. She's not talking to me. Hammock. JD Bakery Cafe. I always find eating options limited. Not so much in the evening, but for breakfast the options are quite limited when you're looking around towns or cities for suitable things to eat. So basically I want rice, basically I want eggs, like all sort of Western breakfast. There are places that do American breakfast now, but not many. And like the place I had breakfast the other day where they served an American breakfast with pancakes and no pancake syrup, you're not always going to find what you want. So maybe I'm giving them a bad time. I'm a little bit fussy with what I put in my mouth. When I got my order, she gave me this table number and I said it's very close to my age. What I should have said is it's very close to a magical number. Hello.
There's your order.
Thank you.
Water.
Thank you very much.
Cinnamon.
That's great.
You want your additional order or you're enough?
No, that's enough, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cicino, garlic rice, egg. How much was this? This was 148 peso. So I've been looking to find an Airbnb online, and I found this place on the internet. I found a studio at Burnwood Tower listed on Airbnb, and it was available for the 4 days that I was looking for. So I sent a message to the host asking about their Wi-Fi speed. It said they had Wi-Fi, but it didn't say how good it was, and I said I need decent Wi-Fi for my job. So I messaged them about 1:30 one afternoon, and I got a message back about 2 o'clock from the co-host saying she will check with the host about the Wi-Fi. So around 7 p.m. that evening, I got a message back from the host saying their Wi-Fi speed is good. So I proceeded to book it, but then I got a message back saying those dates were unavailable. I checked on their calendar online, and for the next 2 nights the place had been booked up. So I immediately messaged the host and I said, thanks for confirming the Wi-Fi speed, but the 5 hours it took you to get back to me, someone has booked it. He replied saying, yes, you can book for different dates. And I said, well, if you'd responded to me earlier saying that the Wi-Fi speed was good, I would have booked it immediately. I said I had a pre-booking with you and I was just waiting for you to confirm your Wi-Fi speed. Surely the honourable thing to do would be for you to cancel the people who came in after me. So the guy responded, said, we will work it out. I said, thanks. An hour and a half later, now 8:30 or 9 p.m. in the evening, when I would have been moving in the following day, the guy messaged me saying, we can't cancel now the people who have booked. Brilliant. So that was pretty frustrating. It's got a lovely aspect overlooking the Riverside. It would have been nice to stay in a condo for 4 days and cook my own food rather than relying on going out finding restaurants in Iloilo, which I can't seem to find. I seem to have run out of places to go. Apart from the obvious, Chow King and Chicken in a Soul, I find Iloilo lacking for alternative places to eat. So it would have been nice to have moved into a condo for 4 days and cooked my own food. But that wasn't to be. Things happen for a reason, upwards and onwards, as Orange Juice used to sing.
Just a quick reminder to please click the thumbs up button if you liked the video, or thumbs down button if you didn't. Obviously. Thank you.
Back at a place I've been to before. I'm sure I must have come here. I came here 2 years ago. This is the 3rd time I've been here, and I think I must have come the first year I came 2 years ago, and I think I must have come back last year. So this is the 3rd time I've come here. They are one of the few that serves decent meals. So I have an American breakfast for 280 pesos. There's a lot more coffee shops in the Philippines now. If you go to somewhere like Vietnam, you'll find hundreds and hundreds of different coffee shops lined up along the streets. The Philippines is sort of not heading that way to such an extent, but there are more coffee shops in abundance now. But what I'm finding in these coffee shops is they don't really serve food. They serve snacks, but they don't really serve anything substantial. As with most places in the Philippines, there are lots and lots of fast food places selling fried chicken. And then there's a few more upmarket restaurants where the prices are $10 for a dish. There's nothing in between. There's a few in between, but there's very few places serving decent food in between. It's all or nothing. It's either fried food or upmarket restaurants. So there is a gap in the market. So if you want to set up a diner in Iloilo serving decent healthy food, then come here and do it. No, I'm not in California. I'm still in the Philippines, in Iloilo. So it's basically a road that's been developed and given a glamorous name. That's one spatial over there, the condo at the end of the Riverside. I think this is a 5-kilometre stretch of road. I need to check. I won't be doing it all. Still a work in progress. So where's this bit? Has this bit been created yet? No is the answer. They're working on it. Bit looks finished.
Very extroverted.
This is where we all gather to watch the non-existent sunset. So every time you walk underneath the lamppost, the lamp brightens. There is a method to my madness. I'm not just walking along this roadway just for the sake of it. Well, I am, just to see how it is, and it's just a road, obviously. There is an Indian restaurant down the next turning on the left, which I'd earmarked. So my plan is, here we go, I'm in the light again. My plan is to go there, not just walk along this dual carriageway. So this is what I've come from, the pitch black. And here are a couple of restaurants. So these prices are pretty amazing. 200, 300, including chapati or rice. Buttered chicken, 200 with chapati or rice. Chicken curry. Very affordable. Very good prices. There's a reason why it's only 200 pesos. It's a pretty tiny bowl. There's more carbohydrates than meat. For chapati. Gosh. Bon appetit. There's less meat here than I got with my chicken adobo the other day when I was in Soleil City. Wasn't worth walking 5 kilometers for anyway. Yeah, the portion was really small and yeah, wasn't great. Oh well, live and learn. Just waiting for my driver. Maxim works here, but apart from Maxim, there's no other motorcycle apps that work here. So yesterday I got a ride from a Facebook rider. So yesterday, coming back from Mega World, I looked at Maxim app and it was 138 pesos to get back to my hotel. So I asked this young lady standing nearby if there was any other motorcycle apps, and she said no, but only Maxim, but there is this Facebook group of motorbike taxis riders. So she texted this guy and then waited with me for him to come and pick me up. So we must have stood there waiting about 20 minutes, which was really lovely of her. So now I've got the number of this motorbike taxi driver who works off Facebook, which is brilliant. And he doesn't charge. He charged me 100 pesos to get back to my hotel last night. So he's coming to pick me up now, and Maxim wanted 178 to pick me up from here to take me back to the Castle Chateau. So he shouldn't be charging me more than 100, which is brilliant. Hooray for Facebook! So that's the end of the first part of my Iloilo journey. In part 2 I'll be crossing over to the other side. No, not heaven. Heaven can wait. To the other side of the river, to La Paz and beyond. Continuing my quest to see if Iloilo's a good city for me to live. Stay tuned. It's got a lovely vibe to it. Hello, everyone's friendly. Turn the lights on at the front, but then that's as far as it goes. So they're obviously saving power. How many do you think are occupied at the moment?
All units?
Yeah.
It's around 700 plus.
Out of how many?
Well, 100% already occupied.
Really?
Yeah.
They look empty.
They look empty, but you look outside. There's so many doors right there.
Ah, right, okay. They just look empty to me.
This river can also serve as a model for other cities. Can also create a ripples of change, little by little.
It also helps you meet new friends.
Yeah. Yes. Just like Sir Philip.
You've been watching Uncle, the man from Bigg World Cinema. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends.